Alright guys, it's a rest day, but I'm gonna walk to some boulders and show you guys some project stuff. There's like some really good stuff actually up by Burma Trail at Smith Rock. There's like 2 climbs that I think are like definitely like in the 14 territory. So yeah, hopefully I can like make it there by the time I have to leave. One of the ones we're looking at today is up there and right there. So I haven't been climbing outside like a lot recently, mainly just like scouting for stuff, and mainly because I'm like trying to lock in for my last youth nationals. So I'm trying to make worlds, and so I've been like training pretty rigorously, I guess, for that. So I don't have much like off days where I can actually climb, mainly just like look for stuff. But yeah, this is gonna be like the lowest quality video on my channel, but I haven't posted in like forever. So all right, so here's one of the things up here. Just realized I can't swap mid video, but it's like this like piece that fell off the side, and it's like leaning up against it, and it creates this like really sick like 45-degree arete, and you have like these like literally the worst crimps like imaginable as the left hand, and the right hand's like a pretty juggy rail, but you have 0 foot opposition, and so it makes it like really tweaky and weird feeling, because it's like I feel like I should be able to do a pull up on these holds, but it just doesn't work. So there's also this crazy looking wave thing, and the other side of this boulder, like low-key has something. That one, but I don't know. This one has like a 1 sport climb, and it's like pretty blank, but not like fully blank. So like the other part still might go, but this is what we're really here for. It's low-key a little bit of a sketch landing, but it's pretty sick. Oh god, there we go. Yeah, crazy view too. So starting holds, I think probably this thing or this crimp, maybe this, but like I think just a foot. There's also like another thing here, but it's so low. So and then probably just part of this arete, and then you have these crazy micro crimps. This one and that one. They're kind of sick. And this one's pretty gnarly. But basically I don't even know if this thing's gonna be any use. But you then have this like this arete, of course, and there's kind of like an undercling crimp here. So I think you like grab the undercling. So one of 2 ways. You're gonna grab the undercling and left foot in the pocket, like right foot heel look, and go off this side pull all the way to this super bad crimp as a left hand, which is like literally nothing, but I think it's enough to do the move. Or you're gonna just isolate on this, and the reason I think this might go even like easier is because it's like the only down facing hold, so you can actually pull, keep this foot, left foot, and lock off all the way into that. And then once you stick that, I think you can bar between this and the undercling, and then like slap the arete a little bit. And as I was saying, like this arete is so good, it's like actual a jug, but it's just like there's no feet across it to like smear against, so all your feet are over there. But then there, and then bump up, there's like a pinch, and then bump in again to a similarly bad hold, and then finally you get a pretty good hold. And then here is maybe the actual crux. I don't know. So you've already climbed like quite a bit. And you're here. There's this crimp and this thing that might help you, but ultimately you have this super bad slopey crimp. It looks pretty good, but it's actually really bad. And then this equally bad hold. And you have that side pull and that rail that goes all the way out. And then you also have, there's like a pretty good ledge right there. It's kind of hard to see though. And so it is pretty huge. It's about 25 feet. Probably, I don't know, to those rails, maybe like 20, but then like fully topping out. I don't top out all the way. It's like a 5'10", so you could top out, but I probably won't. And also, kind of sick. This face is kind of crazy too. It doesn't look like it, but it's actually semi-overhung. And it's like super blank. So, I don't know, but there is like some features. Could be like a crazy, like V12 or something, I don't know. Oh, there's that crimp. So yeah, this thing's pretty sick. At this point, if you're like still watching, you're probably like, oh, that landing doesn't look very good. And you would be 100% correct. It is very bad. In fact, like, kind of questionable. But I'm still gonna do it, I guess. So, you get up there. This is that ledge I was talking about. And then you have like this pretty, try not to die here. You got this like pretty slopey ledge. And then you have this crimp. That's pretty good. This thing is coming off. I haven't gotten like a crowbar out here or anything. Also that ledge is coming off and like a lot of that. But the bottom part's like surprisingly clean. And then you have this ledge and you just like climb over. Which, as you can tell, I'm standing on a ledge. So if you fall up here, you're just smacking your back and falling like another 15 feet. But you know, just like don't fall, it's like V4. Like, if you fall, like, how do you even do the bottom part? So better look at those two slopey crimps I was talking about. As you can tell, very slopey. Ledge is also pretty slopey. And then the two, like, micro shards. So, I think there's, like, probably a line here, too. It's like, I don't know, kind of choss right there. But, I don't know, it might be worth doing, and it looks kind of cool, honestly. Just like this arete slab. And like, I don't know why, but these holes, they feel like sandstone, dude. They're like kind of crazy. Like, look at that one. I don't know. It could be kind of sick. So, if I had to like slap a grade on it right now, I'm guessing it's gonna be like 14 or 15, honestly. Like, the crimps are like awful. Yeah, anyways, we're gonna go just over here, I think, and show you the backside of this. I don't think it's that hard. Probably like 8 to 10, but it's kind of sick. So at first glance, it looks pretty incredible, and at second glance, it looks a little bit less incredible, but still pretty cool. Main holds, it's definitely that arete. There's a jug there. Big pocket jug, start, hold, little pockets. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't know how hard it's gonna be. I think it's really weather dependent because this sloper all the way up. And then hopefully that jug doesn't come off. Which I don't think it will, but, and then low-key kind of scary top out. But that's aight. Oh, and there's a crimp right there. So yeah, project number 2 over here, kind of sick. Also, I want to bolt this face. There's no bolts that I can see. There's bolts on the corner, but the face looks kind of sick. So yeah, I don't know. I also forgot there's a sick crimp right there, and you can like start on this pedestal, and I think it's like a jump, which could be like kind of cooked, but it would be, well, mainly because of that. But like if you jump that way, then you're like chilling. So we got 2 more things we're looking at. I am on the wrong trail. That's all right though. We got 2 more things we're looking at. One of them is at the very top, of course. Has to be. Where am I, dude? Anyways, it's like that middle thing. It's at the back of it. So yeah, it's kind of cool. That thing is as incredible as it seems it would be, but it's actually closer to go over there and go around down. So that's what I'm gonna do, because I'm dying. Now this is the real deal. So I found this like 2 months ago, and I've cleaned and chalked it up. It's pretty insane. It's like 50-degree angle hill landing, which is like not optimal, but, and like, I suppose decently chalked, but you know, there's some sick holds. So there's the main line that starts right hand under on this thing, left hand over on this. There's like a very specific spot to grab it. Where's this on? There it is. And then you go right hand into the worst sloper imaginable, and then bump into a pretty good crimp. I lied, it's pretty awful. It's like kind of slopey and weird, and your feet are really bad. And then you go super big all the way to this micro, like 3-finger pinch thing from that hold. So you have left hand there still, right hand pinch, left foot comes up to this, and then you spring off and catch this crimp with the left hand, and your right hand's still there. So it's like, it's gonna be kind of mad. And then you cross all the way up to this, like, it looks like it should be good, but it's pretty awful. And then there is an option for a hold, but it's like the worst hold on like planet Earth. These are to a different line, and I honestly think you can't get over there. And then, so basically what probably is gonna happen is you're gonna have left hand there, right hand there, left foot on this thing, and you're just gonna go left, right, and like jump. There's 2 crimps up there. And so it's gonna be like a massive like double clutch after already doing 1 dyno, which is like kind of crazy. Like, it's an insane sequence and like a sick boulder, dude. Like, I genuinely think this might be like 15 or 16, which is kind of crazy to think that it's just like sitting up here. So yeah, I don't know. It's pretty dope though. I haven't worked it like a ton. I've tried, like, the bottom moves are like V6, like they're not that bad. Into the crimp, the like awful crimp that I lied that I said that was really good. So you know, there's like the main 2 hard moves, and then the last move, which is like to the pinch and to the crimp, and then the last move, which is literally the entire boulder. So I don't know, I don't even know why I'm saying this, but I haven't really tried those at all. And if you look, I should have, wait 1 sec, all right. If you look at where the top is and then look at the hill, I built that kinda, but you're like low-key technically not supposed to build landings, and so I just used like the rocks that were like around. It made it not look like too awful. But building a real landing would be like probably kind of frowned upon. So yeah, it's gonna be heinous. You're gonna be like, just do like D14, at least V14, and then you're gonna do a double clutch. So I don't know, it probably goes. All right, I just realized that was like god level yapping, so I'm gonna move on. There's a second line. Starts same start holds, but left hand there, right hand there instead. You could do right hand there, but it's like awful. And then you go all the way to this sick pinch. Like, it's actually so cool, dude. I don't know. It like looks like Joss on the camera, but I don't know, dude. It's sick. If you were here, trust. But anyways, that's like a massive move, Loki. It's like full span, and the feet are awful. And then you basically figure out how to match that somehow. I don't know. There's like something like right there. And then you go left hand into this crimp, and then yet again another full jump from left hand there and right hand on the pinch now all the way to one of these 2. I kind of want to do the far one, but honestly that might be easier. I don't know, I can't decide. The far one's like more Gaston and like would stop your momentum, I feel like. But either way, you end up matching that, and then there's a flake somewhere up here that's like pretty decent. Oh, I think it's like there. And then like mad easy top out. But the jump's huge, and the first move is huge. I'm like from there all the way to there, which is like sick. I think this one probably 12 or 13. So, you know, you're looking at like two very hard lines right next to each other. And then once you can do those two lines, there's even harder lines into all those crux moves. You can start on this jug, right hand to that, which is like huge. Figure out how to match, and then gas stone into the pinch, which would be really hard, and then go into the jump. So that adds like 3 hard moves into the like 12, 13, like theoretically. And then the real thing is like starting left hand on the inside of that pocket, right hand on that crimp, and you like bicycle it, and then you gas stone, like cut out into the like awful crimp, and then bump into the sloper, bump into the crimp, and either go off the sloper into the pinch or go all the way back to like the start hold the other thing. So you just climb over and then do the like 15, 16. So like low-key, like probably like 16 or 17, like I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, I didn't even know it was possible. Like I feel like all the moves go, but like doing them all in a row would legit be insane. And I guess you could say like a lot of things would be V17, and so it's like maybe not that cool, but I don't know. I don't think anyone's ever gonna come up here and be like, yeah, I'm gonna spend like weeks on this, but I would, I guess. So there's another angle of the pinch and the crimp. You can tell it's pretty awful. Okay, earlier I said that I hadn't really worked him, but I have like pulled on. Like I'm not like, oh, there's this awful hold, but it definitely goes. Like I've pulled on to all the positions, and it feels reasonable, but still just like really hard. I was gonna show you one more thing, but you're low-key just gonna have to trust me that it's fire, because I want to go home. So yeah, I'm leaving. Anyways, hope you enjoyed my ranting. But if you're in Oregon, and I don't even have to know you. If you're in Oregon, just hit me up, and I'll like take you to these because they need people on them, because they're like, it's kind of fire. Like I don't know why it hasn't been done. I mean, it's hard, so that's probably why. But anyways, bye.